We're gonna put it on this. The first thing we're gonna do before anything is make sure before that you disconnect the battery, you want your climate control knobs in the neutral position, which is this one is off. This one will be at 12 o'clock. This one will be at 12 o'clock. So like so, off, 12, and 12. If you disconnect the battery and these are all whacked and on or whatever like this, see? When you connect the battery again, you're possibly more than likely going to have the actuators from the climate control, from the blend door, the blower motor door, and there's another one under here. I don't know what it's for, but they're going to start ticking because they're going to be out of alignment. You'll have to get it calibrated. That'll cost you at least $400 taking it to the dealership. You don't want to do that. Although I do have a video on how to calibrate each actuator. You will have to pull the actuator out to calibrate it. But I do have a video on it, and it's possible because I've done it for my blend door, which is letting the hot and cold air in, and that's a very common problem. It's higher. There's 2 on this side. There might be 2 on this side. I know there's 1 over here because I calibrated 1 over here, and I did the blend door. Make sure that these knobs are in the neutral position before you disconnect the battery. I'm telling you, you're going to be sorry if you don't. Now that these are in the neutral position, I can unhook the battery and let it sit for 30 or 40 minutes. People say 15 minutes, 5 minutes. I'm going to take precautions for this airbag, removing it, and I'm going to take my time. I'm in no hurry, so I'm going to wait 35 to 40 minutes just because. All right, so we're going to go disconnect the battery now. Of course, we're going to go into the trunk. This is a 2012 Dodge Challenger, done up somewhat. I do have the retrofitting of the 2015 and up taillights. Looks pretty snazzy. I tried the V-Line taillights twice. Wasted $1,300. They cracked within months. But I got a video on this. Check out my channel. I got a lot of stuff on my channel. So let's see this. And we're going to disconnect the ground right here. Shit. And there we go. So now we're going to let it set and we're going to time it 35 minutes. It's been 35 minutes. What we're going to do is we're going to move these caps. There's 2, 1 on each side. If we can get this right there. We're going to use a little pick tool to get these out, pop them back. Okay, I got one. They're a little tedious, but you're going to have to use 2. Pry with 1 and then lodge this one in when you get it open a little bit. They're a bitch. You can break them off. You shouldn't. I did. They'll pop back on. It's supposed to be held on like this with a little plastic piece, but I just broke this one. But you can't even tell. It's going to be locked on there once you put it back on. To get those bolts off, it's a 10 millimeter. And just do both sides to get them off. That one's loose. Alright, I got both of them off. The airbag's ready to come up. Just literally lifts off. And we're going to disconnect these 2, the blue and the orange. You're going to need this tool to lift that orange. See how that little, the one on the left, it's popped up and the other one is flat. You got to pull that up in order to disconnect it. Now they're both up. And you can see I got them off. You just pull them, wiggle them. And now I got this connector right here I got to move. Okay, you can see where I spliced it to get the LED carbon fiber steering wheel to connect, just like so. There's only 3 connectors, the blue and the orange, and this one right here to get it off. So now this ugly ass piece is going to get replaced. And here's what it looks like. So we're going to be removing, probably going to have to cut these because this is holding on. This is on the airbag. And it's got several. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's some right here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's 13 of those in order to move this airbag out. So we're going to use some screwdrivers and everything else. This bag is going to be no good after, so I don't care if I ruin it, because I got the new one coming today from UPS. I've been waiting almost a month and a half for the damn custom airbag cover. I'm excited to get it. This thing is ugly. I wish you could put 2015 and up steering wheels on a 2011 to 2014, but you just can't. There's so many different things that you'd have to change and figure out. And to get this out, it's a bitch. All these clips right here, so that's why I just think I want to just cut it, because I'm not going to use the stock cover ever again, because it makes me want to barf. So I'm just going to cut around it, and putting this back into the new airbag cover, it's just way easier. You're just going to push down and everything should lock on, but we're going to figure this out together. I haven't seen anybody do a 2011 to 2014 airbag cover exchange. I've seen them on the 2015 and up, but not for my year, so this would be a first. I looked for days on some info on it, and I'm just going by the 2015 and up on how the process they did it. Theirs is slightly different on the little clamps and the hooks, or whatever you want to call these. So, but it's going to be basically the same process, just by getting these free of the plastic. So what I'm doing is slicing on the side of each of it. I'm going to slice the side of this, slice the side of that, just like so on this one. It's just trial and error, so we're going to find out together, and I'm going to yank this off. There. See, little piece. So that's free. Okay, so we're going to do the other ones. Okay, so we got all these sliced. I got to pull those off. These are sliced. These are going to be the ones that's going to be a little difficult because I can't get anything in there, but I'll probably lift this off this way. Just pull them up. Okay, so this side is free. Obviously, if you're trying to save this old airbag cover, you don't want to cut these, but I don't give a fuck. Come on, bitch. You get the picture. So all these on both sides, so I'm going to kind of slice this one a little bit to get it around that. You actually don't have to do anything with this because it's going to come up, not in. So yeah, these are just kind of chilling. So now it's only held on by these ones right here. Okay, I think I'm ready. And this is the part where I couldn't get the clips, so we're just going to see if we can pull it. Oh shit. That was easy. Well, they're still kind of hung in there, so, but there we go. And there's my airbag. Now we're just waiting for the other airbag cover to come. Here's the old one. Piece of shit. Alright, so we're ready to go right when the UPS drops that off. I'll begin the video again. And if you're interested in a carbon fiber steering wheel, I did buy this from eBay. It was like $500, and then I spent $60 for Speed Pack to get it here fast. It came from Japan and it was made within days. It was amazing on how fast it came. Japan would usually take 3 weeks, but paying $60 to have a Speed Pack send it, this thing was made in a couple of days and got to my house in 12 days. It was incredible. the airbag, custom airbag cover, it's taken a month and a half. What a hassle. So if you're interested in this, I got it from eBay. I can leave a link in the description, or hit me up. I can leave it in the comments. But I paid $500 for this. And I did buy these pieces, these carbon fiber ones, instead of, so it wasn't the silver stock ones. So, you know, just know that you're buying the outer rim and, you know, the frame on the inside. But I paid $500, but a couple days later, I went and looked on this again on eBay, and they raised the price to about $550 or $540. So they did raise the price. These things are going like hotcakes everywhere. Everybody's getting one, but I love it. It's great. And I do have a video on, I have Maestro RR on my car, and I love the gauges on my stereo, plus the gauges up here. But if you try to run them both together, it's not going to work unless you go in the settings of your RR and change it so that they both run concurrent. I have a video on that I'm going to be releasing really soon here. And I do have a video on installation of this, of the splicing into there, getting the power and everything else. So I got a lot of things coming out in the next couple days. If you're interested, check it out. Okay, so I locked my car up. I gotta wait for that cover to come. We are gonna open the trunk, because I did shut the trunk. Since we have no power to get in the trunk, I'm gonna have to use this. This is a handy dandy trick. Go to the junkyard or to some truck you see on the street, and this is a truck antenna. Bend this right here, the tip of it, and we're gonna go on the inside from the back seat and pull the emergency release on the trunk, the neon green or yellow or whatever you want to call it, and it'll pop the trunk for you if you ever get locked out. And in a case like this, my shit's locked. I use the key to lock the door, and I have this to open the trunk to access the battery. Like, you know, if your battery ever dies and something like that, you use your key to get in the door, of course, and then you use this. This is very sturdy, very, very sturdy. You can't just use any one. It has to be a really decent one. And this thing has saved me numerous times. And just pull that little lever in the back, you get access to your trunk, and you can charge your battery or whatever you're doing. But for my case, I gotta reconnect my battery after I get the airbag cover on to the bag. All right, my custom airbag cover came. It's from Zen Carbon Fiber in Dallas, Texas. So you can get a good look at that. So you can look it up if you're interested in something like this. 2 little stickers. I don't think I'll be using those. Man, I'm like McDonald's. I'm loving it. Look at this thing. It's beautiful. And we got our airbag right here. We're going to put inside here, and that's the final step. But this thing is beautiful. Put the red stitching around it. This was $210. This is one of the cheapest prices that I found out there. People doing them. People are, to me, overpriced. But this was like $210. And then to get the extra custom stitching, it's another $45. With tax, it was $269 for this piece of plastic. And it looks great, but I mean, you gotta pay for quality, I guess, right? So $269 out the door right here. Now we're gonna try to put the airbag in there. Make it comfy. Just gotta make sure we get the whole bag inside there and line up where the clips would go. No bag sticking out anywhere. And then I guess we would just push down. There's one side. Open that a little bit. There, I think that's it. It's in there. That was actually really easy. Make sure it's in there. You can see the plastic tabs moving, so we know it's in there. And this one too. Okay, so it's ready to be installed. it's nighttime. I got this going. I put it on. I just had some issues with this clip right here that kind of, I had to cut it a little bit. And this one right here on the side. Not these ones that are on the side right here, but this one right here. This one right here, I kept fiddling with it to make sure it was stopping the plastic. Yeah, but it's nice and flush now, so I'm going to connect it. There's only 3 connectors, and like I said, there's a blue one and a yellow one. And they all both have orange tops, so here's yellow and blue. Starting with this one right here, and then we're going to do these ones next, and that's it. We got the orange tabs flattened out, so we're ready to slide it in. Okay, I'm going to bolt it in now. Went in nice and neat. Looks pretty dope. I'm digging it. Now I'm going to put the 10mm bolts in. We got the 2 bolts in, so now we're going to tighten them down. I did it by hand at first. Okay, it's in, and now we're going to slap these little covers back on, or this one on. The other one's still on there. This is the one I broke. Just going to push this back in. And there we go. Right there. Both sides are on. Now I'm going to open the trunk with this thing because I have no power to open it. And you go through the back seat right there, and you use that antenna with the bent tip to pull this, and it opens right up. You connect the battery. Got that connected.